When you first came across the NBF, what was your first impression?
A lot of very old people. But please remember that I was probably 19.
It's not like that anymore, Anthony.
I think it's very positive, and I think it's very respected within the industry.
It's held in massive regard. From an organisational point of view, it shows that you've got a level of trust and competency that you can have across the entire supply chain.
It's ever evolving, so I think the word is relevant.
My then colleague couldn't understand why we weren't members already.
The first time I was introduced was when we had the NBS forum.
The sustainability and the pledge for the planet.
I think the sustainability issue is ever growing in importance.
You know, it's a small planet at the end of the day, and we get one shot at it.
I think the biggest challenge is actually attracting younger generations into this industry.
We've just started 2 new sales guys, and their immediate comments have been, wow, isn't it really friendly?
We wear our membership badge with pride, for sure.
I think the NBF is just a great source of kind of knowledge for the whole industry, really.
The great work you did with the due diligence random testing programme, it was a particular favourite of mine.
That's one of the key things, is the networking, the building of relationships.
Networking with your peers is so important. You get to know them on a personal level as well as a business level, so it's a real nice environment to trade in.
There aren't any rogues in the NBF. Other parts of the bedding industry has a reputation, but not members of the NBF.
You're dealing with people who are like-minded, understanding about qualities and values and reliability, traceability.
We've all seen those horror stories of the corners that can be cut, and that's where at least NBF members are held to standards where you won't do that, you can't do that.
The standards set by the NBF and the auditing that's done on manufacturers and suppliers is absolutely first class.
One of the great things that we have is obviously access to NBF events.
I think getting to meet key players in the industry is one of the biggest parts of it for us.
You have access to some of the biggest brands in the marketplace.
NBF are trying to get one step ahead of possible legislation that's coming through, so we can be on the front foot rather than on the back foot, and I think that's very, very important.
It's either the NBF leads the way with the help of the members, or you wait for government to impose something that will happen eventually.
I would just say, don't think about it, do it. You'll never regret it. It's a wonderful organisation to be a part of.
Give it a go. You've got nothing to lose and everything to win.
I think it brings us credibility.
As a supplier, it's absolutely key for us because we're part of that club. The benefits, the friendliness, the access to NBF events, and the NBF's always there to help any of us who need that help at any time.
I'm definitely one of your biggest fans.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Fantastic.
You happy with that?
I'm happy with that, unless we need to take 3 or 4.
No, we'll finish there, shall we?
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.